Welcome to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
A simple warning. We know many of you are planning a wedding right now. We may be tempted to drop an F-bomb or other descriptive words. Keep this in mind if you have small children in the room or are on a Zoom call. You've been warned.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Let's be honest, planning a wedding is tricky. And at Be Engaged and Inspired, we'll share our knowledge to help you navigate these tricky waters and leaving you feeling inspired.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast is sponsored by EasyEventPlanning.com. They make planning any event fast and easy. EasyEventPlanning.com. And now your hosts, Kia and DJ Sam.
Welcome to the Be Engaged and Inspired, the Wedding Podcast. DJ Sam here from Atmosphere Productions.
And Kia from Engage, Connecticut. And we do have a special returning guest, but we'll get to her in just a few seconds. Because, Sam, I guess I'm going to start with our inspirational quote or non-inspirational quote coming from me.
Yeah, the somewhat inspirational quote. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, and there's a reason for this one today, because we do have the wonderful Lauren from LA Page Makeup and Emerge Cosmetic. And this is why I picked this one.
Oh, okay.
Don't allow yourself to get in the habit of dressing carelessly when there is only your husband to see you. He is the man after all, and if his wife does not take the trouble to charm him, there's plenty of other women who will.
Oh, God.
1913 wives suggestions.
And to pick you up, I have this one, and I love it. There are shortcuts to happiness, and dancing is one of them.
I mean, that's a good one, though.
That is a
Vicky
good one.
Braun.
Yeah.
So that should inspire you because we are the Be Engaged and Inspired Podcast.
I'm the one who brings it always down.
Yes, Kia brings us down, and I bring you right back up. And we have a guest, a returning guest, right?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Lauren Simpson from LA Page Makeup and Emerge Cosmetics.
And you've been here before last year. And now you're returning. But before we get into everything, we're going to go to Wedding Tip Wednesday, which is usually sponsored by Lauren anyways.
That's right. That's right. So the Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Be Engaged and Inspired Facebook group page. Go there every week. There's a brand new one, and it is free.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is brought to you by Emerge Cosmetics. Are you ready to emerge? A new line of luxurious lipsticks and lip glosses created with the intention of empowerment and coming into who you truly are. Strong, beautiful, and confident. Use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast coupon code EBI10 at shopemergecosmetics.com for an instant 10% discount. That's coupon code EBI10 for 10% discount at shopemergecosmetics.com. Emerge as the true you.
Hey, Sam, when it comes to finding the right professional vendor, it can seem overwhelming to know where to start.
It can, Kia, unless you use EasyEventPlanning.com because they'll find perfect vendors for your event within your budget and deliver them right to your inbox. You can search through over 28 categories of party and wedding services. Get the details you need to narrow down your choices quickly with their category-specific profiles. Chat with vendors via text, audio, or video from any device.
EasyEventPlanning.com will make planning your wedding or event easy, from their extensive vendor directory to their free tips on favors, decorations, themes, and more. Contact them today at EasyEventPlanning.com.
Help us out. Make a donation now to help support this podcast. Please go to our anchor.fm profile, click Support This Podcast at the top of the page, or use the link in the show notes of this episode, or go to the Atmosphere Productions business profile on Venmo. Thank you for making a donation and helping support this podcast.
You're listening to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
And today's Wedding Tip Wednesday is whatever will happen, will happen.
Oh, yeah.
As a couple on your wedding day, whatever will happen, will happen. It's how you react to it that makes the difference. Because as a couple, you don't want to look that bad on how you react on your wedding day.
It is what it is.
That is actually really good marriage advice overall.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit more than just a Wednesday.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's all in how you react to things.
Yep. Today's Wedding Tip Wednesday is brought to you by good folks over at Emerge Cosmetics. Don't forget to use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast coupon code EBI10 at shopemergecosmetics.com for an instant 10% discount on their lipsticks and lip gloss. That's coupon code EBI10 from Shop Emerge Cosmetics. 10% discount. Emerge as the true you.
So, Lauren, we're going to talk about Emerge this time. You've been here before for LA Page Makeup, and we'll have you back to discuss this. But Emerge is sort of exciting. It's growing. It's doing all of these amazing things.
You can argue it's emerging.
Oh my God. Now I'm stuck with two people who do puns. Please shoot me. Okay. So before we get really started, how can people find Emerge Cosmetic?
So we are on Instagram at Emerge Cosmetics Official. We have our website, which is shopemergecosmetics.com. And we're also in a plethora of places like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, all of the fun places.
All of everything,
yes.
Which is good.
Everywhere.
Okay. And then obviously you started Emerge. Why?
So I had started Emerge because I noticed that in working with brides and bridal parties that they always wanted a good lip touch-up to take with them for the rest of the wedding day. So it was reliable, it was comfortable, and I just wanted to start my own thing instead of having to wholesale another brand. So then, I compiled this lovely collection of lip products that I still
awesome.
have. They are, lipsticks and lip glosses. And then, now Emerge is emerging.
Into,
drum roll, it is emerging into mascaras.
Ooh.
So we are actually launching 2 mascaras really, really soon. So they are going to be one regular formula and then one waterproof formula. Waterproof is the biggest deal on a wedding day.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
No doubt.
I always tell people in parties, because they always ask, is this going to run? Is this going to smudge? All that kind of stuff. I said, I don't trust anybody on a wedding day without waterproof mascara.
Yeah.
You all get it, even if you tell me you don't cry, because you never know.
No, you never know.
It happen where people are like, I've never cried, and then water works.
somebody did something and then all of a sudden, or it's really, really humid. I don't think people realize that too.
Absolutely.
Like super humid. First of all, I'm a person who looks like a raccoon 90% of the time if I just throw mascara on without putting any consideration into it. But I don't think people realize if it's a hot day, plus you're running around, you're constantly doing stuff, and you need something that's gonna you're still gonna look fresh and you're still gonna look good.
It can get really smudgy really fast, like on the lower lash line. Not cute.
Yeah, I'm a person when I get makeup done, I only let them do my top ones because of just the way that my eyes are shaped and knowing how much I water.
Kia, I have the same problem.
Oh, I know. Do you even know what mascara is, Sam?
Yes, I know. It goes on your eyelashes.
Were you asking us a question, or were you telling
said
us?
that with a little inflection there.
Yeah.
That's a statement, I think.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, good.
Speaking of lashes, there is a special code. I know we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but just throw out the code right now if somebody wants to order it for a special 20% discount.
Yes, so the first 20 people that order using code LASH20, that's LASH20, you are going to get 20% off of these new mascaras.
Oh, fantastic.
Wonderful.
And that's just because they're listening to this podcast, right?
Yes, it's a very special code just for you guys.
Awesome, and we appreciate that. So now, what made you want to start having mascara?
So I actually have been doing a bit of market research with people on Instagram, especially the people who follow me there. They're really all about my brand. And I knew I wanted to come out with something besides just the lip products. And I was kind of playing with the idea, did I want to come out with mascaras, false lashes, maybe a brow product, something that I knew was in demand and could really help somebody get through the rest of their day, stay clean, things like that. And so mascaras was the one that kept kind of coming up. And so then I narrowed it down and I was like, okay, what kind of mascara are you looking for? Are you looking for like a regular, a waterproof, a sensitive, all that kind of stuff? And the regular and the waterproof were the biggest that people were looking for, like a really reliable one.
No kidding.
And you also, obviously, because you're interacting not just with like the bride, but the whole bridal party and sometimes moms and grandmothers. So you're really seeing this huge range of different people in age groups, different cultures, everything that are asking for like, hey, is this going to make it through the end of the day? And you can now say yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. The waterproof, no smearing, no smudging, no, it won't run down your face, all that good stuff, especially in the heat and humidity. So you got it there. And then the regular formula is great for just everyday use.
Like just going to the office. Because hopefully you're not crying at the office.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are crying on the way to the office. So maybe put it on in the car, but like, right when you get to the office. But yeah, you don't have to do the extensiveness. I always wonder this. What's the way that you get the waterproof waterproof mascara off?
Just makeup remover, just regular makeup remover, cleanser. I like the double cleanse method, which means that you're using an oil-based makeup remover cleanser followed by a non-oil-based cleanser, just so you get everything off. Sometimes if you're just using the one method, you leave some residue behind.
Okay. Which is like same as basically our residue. And then, so obviously for couples and stuff, they're going to try this, or brides are going to try this when they come for their trial. Like, what has sort of been this, like, excitement about it? Is it because it's, like, your brand, and they're, like, knowing that it's, like, where is this product made?
Out of New York.
Okay, so it's made here in the USA?
Yeah.
So it doesn't, like, it's, like, here. It's not coming from overseas.
Made in China.
Yeah, or sitting on a cargo truck or cargo boat just floating in the ocean for a few extra months, stuff like that.
Yep. So I think a lot of the excitement comes from, I have amazing clients who just want to support me. And great. So it's really
And it says
awesome.
a lot, though.
Yeah, no, and it's really humbling and it's amazing that people, they'll come in and then they love how we do their makeup. So then they're like, oh, do you have this to purchase? Or do you have a suggestion on this? Can I pick this up?
Yep.
And so then that's how you kind of are like, oh, by the way, I do.
Yeah.
This is what I know and love, and it'll work really well for you. And then also in addition to that, the mascaras are cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free.
Oh, cool.
So our brand is also known for just being a little bit cleaner and...
So I know most people know what gluten-free and animal cruelty-free is, but what's the paraffin, just in case somebody's not aware of what that means?
Parabens are just a not great ingredient for you and your health. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a chemical makeup of something else. Like I know, like I buy shampoo that doesn't have paraffin in it because it's in everything, a lot of things at least.
Yep.
So it is a big, huge thing. Okay, so we are going to go to commercials, but before we do that, once again, give the special code.
Yeah, so the special code is LASH20 to save 20% for the first 20 people who are ordering from this podcast.
And what's the website?
It is shopemergecosmetics.com.
You want to spell it?
SHOPEMERGE cosmetics with an S.com. I feel like everyone knows how to spell that last part. So.
I would hope so.
Each week, the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast posts a new episode sharing wedding tips, knowledge, and speaking with wedding experts, all as a chance to help you navigate your way through planning your own wedding. Have a topic you want us to cover? Want to send us a message? Email us at engagedct@gmail.com, go to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast Facebook group page, or on anchor.fm and select message. Your message will be recorded and may be aired on a future episode.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast will be right back.
Destination Weddings Unlimited is your destination wedding and honeymoon specialist worldwide. Call us at 844-666-6872. Online at destinationweddingsunlimited.com. Allow us to take the stress and time off your plate so you can have an amazing experience. We're able to walk you through the process and handle all the travel and coordination needs. Destination Weddings Unlimited, online at destinationweddingsunlimited.com.
Dollar Tree is the nation's #1 destination for value shopping. All of their stores are well lit and crammed with all kinds of hidden treasures. Dollar Tree offers a plethora of merchandise that includes many national and regionally trusted brands. It doesn't matter if you're looking for housewares, dinnerware, candy, snacks, stationery, or holiday needs. You're going to find it at Dollar Tree. You can shop at your hometown store or shop online for exclusive offers, manufacturer closeouts, watch videos, and join their Value Seekers Club. On top of all that, you can have your order shipped for free directly to your local store. To visit DollarTree.com, click on the link in the show notes to let them know we sent you. Doing so helps keep our podcast going. Dollar Tree.
This is Lauren Simpson from LA Page Makeup. I always listen to DJ Sam and Kia on the Be Engaged and Inspired podcast. It's available for free anywhere that you listen to your favorite podcast, and you should totally listen to.
Meadowbrook Estates and Mansion is located in Marlborough, Connecticut, perfectly situated between New York City and Boston. Our one-of-a-kind 10,500 square foot venue offers lodging for up to 30 guests and a stunning ballroom for intimate weddings. Looking to host a larger event? We have a gorgeous outside setting right next to our heated pool and small rambling brook. Contact us at Engage Connecticut for more details.
When your wedding entertainment has to have amazing music, be fun, organized, and professional, your choice has to be Atmosphere Productions. DJs, live musicians, custom lighting, and photo booths. As seen on the TLC TV series 4 Weddings, winner of the Wedding Wire Couples Choice Award and DJ Times DJ of the Month. Experience the difference. www.atmosphere-productions.com. That's www.atmosphere-productions.com. www.atmosphere-productions.com.
Emerge Cosmetics. Are you ready to emerge?
I bought this lipstick after my wedding trial with Lauren and instantly fell in love with it. It is smooth and creamy and the color is beautiful.
This is Lauren Simpson from Emerge Cosmetics, a professional makeup artist with over a decade of experience in the beauty industry. That's the reaction we're getting from our new line of carefully curated lip products that wear well and feel comfortable. These are a must-have for your collection. All products are made in the USA, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and most are vegan. Shop emergecosmetics.com for lipsticks and lip glosses that not only feel great, but last for hours in an array of different colors. Free shipping on orders over $100. Use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast coupon code EBI10 at shopemergecosmetics.com for an instant 10% discount. That's coupon code EBI10 for 10% discount at shopemergecosmetics.com. Emerge as the true you.
Welcome to the Inn at Mount Pleasant. Contact us at theinnatmountpleasant.com. Located in the hills of Torrington, our classic New England bed and breakfast and historic barn is the perfect location for your personalized wedding weekend. Contact us at theinnatmountpleasant.com.
Hi, America. Looking for a one-stop entertainment website that the whole family can enjoy? How about shows like these? Producer Andy's Rock Countdown. Wow Wilson, featuring music and jokes like you've never ever heard before. Our latest addition to the Ushuk family is the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast with DJ Sam and Kia. Are you planning a vacation? Well, you gotta check out Terry Mansfield's group Travel Voice. And for all you country rockers, there's DJ Mark Style, giving you all the hits from yesterday. Oh, you can even join me, DJ Pauly, my show with lots of unique music and comedy. See, there's something for everyone on America's station, YouShook.com.
Lauren Simpson from Emerge Cosmetics here. I've got some exciting news. We've released 2 new mascaras and have a special discount code just for you awesome listeners. The first 20 people to use code LASH20 get 20% off of your mascara purchase. Go to shopemergecosmetics.com to redeem. That's LASH20 at shopemergecosmetics.com. Enjoy.
On next week's episode, join DJ Sam and Kia as we talk about...
Breaking up, Sam. We're done.
Oh.
Now, we're actually talking about how to break up with a vendor and what happens if a vendor breaks up with you.
I thought it was all over then.
Yeah, see you next week.
Right here on the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast. Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel, YouShook.com radio, America's radio station.
Now back to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast, sponsored by EasyEventPlanning.com. They make planning any event fast and easy. EasyEventPlanning.com. With your hosts, Kia and DJ Sam.
Welcome back to the Be Engaged and Inspired the Wedding Podcast, here with Miss Kia and the very lovely Lauren Simpson, who is sitting on the Meadowbrook Estates comfy couch, and she's looking very comfortable over there. Of course, Kia is on the high chair with a bib.
I hate you. It's a love-hate relationship that Sam and I have. So, obviously, you're here from Emerge Cosmetics. Yes. You are one of our sponsors, so we love and adore you for lots of different reasons.
The feeling is mutual.
Thank you. We appreciate it. So, what are some of the other products that Emerge Cosmetics have? Basically, what started this entire company for you?
So, Emerge Cosmetics started with 8 lipsticks and 8 lip glosses. So,
and they're beautiful.
Yeah, and we have 2 different formulas of the lipsticks. Half of them are matte, half of them are cream, so it's more of like a shine kind of formula. Mm-hmm. But all of them are non-drying. They last really well throughout the day, and they're very comfortable on the lips. So, what the feedback I've gotten is even if people are not very used to wearing makeup, they're still comfortable for them.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. And then you, obviously, I know you said you started this because you sort of wanted to be able to make recommendations. You wanted to not have to necessarily wholesale from somebody else. Mm-hmm. Other bridal places and salons can wholesale from you, correct?
Correct.
Okay, which is nice.
Yeah, that's actually something I'd really love to kind of get out there more and do. I've been trying to get in contact with more gift shops and salons, especially in Connecticut, but I am open. If there's any listeners throughout the rest of the United States, I would love to also chat as well. If you're looking for a cleaner, just good for you kind of cosmetic line to carry in your shop or salon.
Plus, it's also, you're not asking them to carry like 70 different SKUs. I mean, I think that says a lot. Like, you're a nice little small business, but you're doing a great thing. And you can ship these everywhere.
In the U.S.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And how would the wholesalers contact you?
So you can just send me an email. It's shopemergecosmetics@gmail.com.
Perfect. Good old Gmail. What would we all do without it?
I know.
It's mostly reliable.
It is 99% of the time. Sometimes I'm like, what is going on? But yes, but for the roast part, it's good. So when you started this was just
2 years ago.
Yeah, you wanted just to.
Yeah.
You wanted your own cosmetic line, and then you said, "Heck, I'm going to go do it."
Yeah.
So a lot of people think that and can't do it. So that's
was leading up. I was in the process of doing it before the whole initial shutdown. And then it was supposed to be released like that April. And then 40 million people were unemployed, and I was like, okay, no. This is not a great time to do that. And so that's when I had waited till that August to do the initial launch.
But obviously, leading up to all of this is like years of research. This is years of saying, I need these color palettes. I need to understand like what my couples are asking for. And like when it comes to your couples, like what are your brides and bridesmaids asking for, like in color schemes? Like obviously we heard from the mascara, people really wanted a waterproof one and they want a regular one that they can wear daily. But what were they asking when it came to like lip glosses and lipsticks? Because you're either a lipstick person or you're a lip gloss person. I don't know many people who are both.
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
Yeah.
Basically, like I was saying before, they wanted something comfortable. So something that isn't going to be like super sticky, super heavy on the lips. They wanted something that would last really well throughout the day. So it's not going to be, off in 2 seconds.
But constantly doing touch-ups, which is so annoying.
But it also doesn't dry out your lips. So the matte formulas that we have are not going to be overly drying either if you don't put a gloss over them. And in addition to that, the kind of colors that we're seeing are the most popular are the nudes.
Yeah.
Just those nudie kind of colors. Brown-based and pink-based nudes are the biggest. And a lot of people that sit in our chair, they want something that's like a light pink, but not scream in your face pink, or like a better than my lips color. So it kind of enhances and brings out what you already have, but just takes it up a notch.
That's a really good way to describe it. Plus, it doesn't end up all on your teeth. Like a bright red lip. Well, it's fun, but they're fun for like photo shoots. They're not fun for like everyday life because, especially at a wedding, considering how many people you're hugging, kissing, you're drinking things, you're eating things, that red lip very quickly will become just like a red outline. Like it's.
I will say though, every now and then we do get a fun bride she's like the classic, like I want the clean wing liner, the bold red lip, that like pinup kind of look. And that is really fun though.
Oh, it's totally fun.
So I love
but
it.
But that has to be you.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Because that's the biggest thing is whenever we ask, okay, so like what are you thinking for lips? Do you have one that you prefer? Most people, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is they're like anything but red. Like, and I always say, I'm like, I was never assuming red. That's not like where my mind first goes. So I find it kind of silly because they're just kind of scared of that bold color, which, hey, I get it. Yeah. Like, if it's not the vibe, it's not the vibe. Yeah. But
it's a good thing though that they're aware of that too, because I think like when we've said this 1,000 times on this podcast, you on your wedding day want to look like an elevated version of yourself.
Yes.
You want to photograph well, you want to look good, but you don't want to like 20 years down the road, like remove that painting or that photo from the wall. I mean, your wife has removed it, but that's because of you.
That's a different story.
But like you don't want to be, you want to be making fun of like, oh, I can't believe I bought that dress, or but you still want to look like you.
Yes, timeless.
Yes. Classic, timeless.
Yep.
Beautiful. Like always. So now, once again, people can find you on social media where?
So we are on Instagram the most. That's Emerge Cosmetics Official. And then we're in various places like Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff.
TikTok, Sam. TikTok.
TikToks are so much fun.
Oh, God.
Ooh, we should do one.
Oh, my God. You and Sam, go for it.
I'll rope you in. Just wait. And then our website is shopemergecosmetics.com.
And then the special code for everybody who's listening, because for the launch of your mascara, which is like, can you like make a round of
a round of applause?
Yes. Yes. But I know you can add in some extra sound effects because it's a big thing.
You literally just went in a circle. I love that. It was an actual round of applause.
But I mean, you're a local company. You are women run. You have done an amazing thing. You've run your own brand from LA Page Makeup, and then you've expanded into something that you saw people were doing. And that, like, I don't think sometimes people understand how much entrepreneurs work.
Of course.
Like,
of course.
100%.
Yeah.
I was thinking that on the way here, actually.
You're like, I mean, you do sleep, but when your phone buzzes, you do wake up and you do look what it is, and not because you're not focused on your family life either, but it's a lot of work. So you should be very, very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
It's actually the American dream. You saw something that needed to be done in an area that nobody else was doing.
Right. Yeah.
So you decided to fill that area and make some money.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
No. And how can people save some of their money if they'd like to order the brand new mascaras?
So you can use code LASH20, that's LASH20, and you're going to save 20% if you're one of the first 20 people to order because you are listening to this podcast.
Woohoo! Okay, awesome. Sam, do you have any words of wisdom before we send it off to Ruby?
I do. I have to remind you of the official new bride name change kit. It's a complete name change kit for new brides and same-sex marriage couples containing instructions, checklists, all the government forms for you to complete, plus labels for your envelopes, and it's customized to your state and local jurisdiction. Everything you need, just open the pretty pink box and get ready to go from Mr. to Mr. or Miss to Mrs. without any hassle. The official new bride name change kit. Use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast code. It's in a link, actually, in the show notes, or visit atmosphere-productions.com. Select the podcast link and click on the name change kit.com banner. Clicking the link doesn't cost you anything, but your purchase will help compensate us and keep this podcast alive. Miss Kia.
Are you going to Ruby?
If you want to. You want Ruby to say something?
Yeah, Ruby, go thank our sponsors.
Thanks to our sponsors, EasyEventPlanning.com, Meadowbrook Estate, Emerge Cosmetics, Here to the Moon Travel, Destination Weddings Unlimited, Dollar Tree, and the official new bride name change kit.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
Now, remember that Lauren will be back later on in this season to talk about her makeup company, LA Page Makeup.
Oh, please, come on back. Yeah.
We'll let you back in. And she
Okay.
might not want to come back,
I know.
but I don't know. And remember,
You don't scare me that much.
Okay, Sam does, but it's okay. Remember that you can get the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast wherever you get your favorite podcast. You can download us. You can subscribe. If you subscribe, you get it first. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at engagect@gmail.com. And we are now available on Anchor, the Spotify network, exclusively on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio. YouTube, Mixcloud, all those things that Sam is really good about.
Yes. And we're out of here, right?
Yep, till next Wednesday.
Okay, let me take you down from the comfy couch.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast is sponsored by EasyEventPlanning.com. They make planning any event fast and easy. EasyEventPlanning.com. This podcast is produced and copyright by Atmosphere Productions in association with Engaged Connecticut.